We're live. You know what that means?
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Where y'all at?
Where
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter. Look, I'm putting on. I gotta get moistened up for all the talking. Where's everybody at? Let me turn that off. Good morning. Well, it's morning here. Good morning. Hi, Black Cat. I've never seen Black Cat here before. Welcome. Welcome to the live chat. I feel like it's your first time, or at least your first time commenting. How's everybody today? Happy New Year 2022. It's weird to start saying that, right? I'm still writing like 2020. Forget 2020. I'm still writing 2020. How am I going to get used to writing 2022? So how is everyone? I know last week I missed it. Well, because it's the holidays and I had family in town and all that. Oh, thank you for the balloons, Black Cat. So yeah, I had family here, so I couldn't go live last week, but lots of love from North. Where North, cutie? Uh-oh, she retracted it. Cutie, lots of love back to you to North. Namaste, Ayan. It's good to be back. It is. It's good to be from India. Tripura, cutie says. Do I say that right? Tripura. Well, sending my love back to I want to say it right. Tripura. Sending my love. What did they say? Happy New Year to you, Space News kids. And who said? And Black Cat, Happy New Year again to you. I know. I said I'm going to get, this is what I always do, because my job is being, well, social media. That's part of my job is I have to always be on social media, talk about current events. Oh, I'll have to tell y'all something in a little bit. But first, I want to get this. So yeah, posting on social media. I mean, that's part of my job. A part of YouTube. I mean, I do YouTube a lot, usually for fun, but I run my website. I run my social media. So that's all part of my job. So when it is like holidays or when it's vacation, when everybody, is posting pictures, I do the opposite. Since this is part of my job, like being on social media and stuff, when it's actually time for me to just enjoy the holidays, you won't hear from me. I hardly post at all. I hardly post pictures. So even this new year, I was like, oh, I'm going to get footage with my new little vlogging camera and show it to you all and get some footage of how we celebrated. I didn't do that. I'm sorry. I know I didn't do that. I wanted to, but I was just, caught up in the moment. And this holidays, I'm gonna have to tell you, was kind of crazy. Let me see. Ayan said, I hope you have a crazy year. You too, Ayan. And Cutie, my surname, like my last name, Taylor. Is that what it is? Missing my house. I know Space News. That reminds me, I need to email them again. Checked even yesterday. Still no subtitles. So thank you for reminding me, Space News. And hi, Rishi. I'm going to email them again and see where they are on fixing my subtitles for this. Family time. Yes. So that's what I said. I just enjoyed family time. And I'm going to tell you, this holiday was crazy. Let me tell you what happened. First Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Eve. And I told y'all little Noah was coming to visit me. Didn't I tell y'all that he was going to come and stay? And he did. So, but I got a call because my cousin, they were driving up Christmas Eve late. We get a call at 10 at night. They got in a wreck. On Christmas Eve, their car is not even drivable. Like the tire went sideways. It broke the axle. I don't even know much about car parts, but it broke. They were 2 hours away. So on Christmas Eve, me and Greg drove to pick them up 2 hours and then drove back. We didn't get home till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on Christmas morning. So that happened on Christmas. And then their car's totaled. So then they leave early, but Noah stayed with me. So then and they left. So Noah was with me. They left to get their car, they went back home to get their car taken care of, and they're trying to sell their house too. Anyway, they went back home early, and then Noah stayed with me with an extra like week and a half, which I enjoyed him. Do I have any pictures? I know I didn't even post really. I told y'all I hardly took pictures because oh, look how cute he is. I'll show you. I'll show you. Look at that little picture of him. Look at that. Oh, look how cute he is. Eating a French fry. So we did that. He stayed here. And then today, my mom is driving to New Orleans where they live because it's going to be my grandma's 90th birthday on Friday. So then Noah drove with her to bring him back home. Well, then we find out today that his parents are both sick and they're going to get COVID tested. I'm like, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Because everybody, so many people here got COVID. So many. I know my friends that we spent New Year's with, we every New Year's Eve, not Christmas, New Year's Eve, we usually spend it with them. They were quarantined for a week. Didn't get to spend any time with family for Christmas because they exchanged presents with their neighbors. And then later that night, they called and said the neighbors tested positive, and they had 5 of their neighbors, different neighbors, positive with COVID. And then Greg, he's a supervisor at a hospital. In the radiology department, he's a supervisor. So then Greg, on New Year's Eve, he has to go into work because there's short people, because people calling out sick. Everybody here's got COVID. I even took a test this morning because I have a bunch of those at-home tests, and my throat was sore. And they say because I'm boosted. My throat was sore for like a couple days. My nose, but it was like more sore today. My nose was running. I was like, oh no, I hope I don't have. So I took it. It's negative, y'all. It's safe, but that's how bad it is. Like everybody, like I know so many people right now got COVID. I know somebody in the hospital now has got COVID. It's bad here. Y'all might be seeing the Omicron. I don't know how it is where y'all at, but it is running like crazy here. Everybody, and then Zach got his booster yesterday, but then schools are starting tomorrow. So I told Zach he can go back to school, like, because he got his booster. But then it's not approved yet, the booster for Bella, who's 13. So I told her, I'm like, you might not be going to school because they don't even require a mask. They're not even quarantining no more. They even have a thing. You can go if you're not showing symptoms, you can go. It's crazy. But let me get caught up in the comments. Where am I at before I get behind? Because y'all know how I get behind. Missing I can understand every human. Yes. How are you? I'm doing good. Space. Shubham Ham's here. Hi, man. Long time. Only a week. Ham always gets on me. I told y'all the week before I was taking that Wednesday off. What about my requests? I'm getting through them. Ham has a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them, but I slowly did. What I do? No, I did Vicky's yesterday. Vicky always tricking me with his. I ain't gonna do no more Vicky's requests. Oh, what? Vicky's here. Never mind. Hi, Vicky. Did he hear that? I saw Vic. All right. On Friday, my cousin is going to golf. She said, God, Fleet. Hi. Did you see Bahubali? Oh, yeah. That was one of the first movies. Oh, wait. It's Tali or Kali. I get those confused. I know Bahubali's like not Bollywood. Is it Tali or Kali? It's one of those. But I've seen both of them long ago. I loved them. I did. Please react. Oh, no request. Wait, what is it though? Like I said, no request. That was the name of it. But then I'm like, what? Swar Puja, please. I'm gonna have to. I can't write anything down now. I don't even bring a pen. Adventurous. Name 5 Hindu gods and goddesses. Oh, that's easy. Cutie, that's easy. Look, Mahakali. That's gonna be my number 1. Then you got what? Lord. Wait, does that count? Lord Shiv, and then Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahm. Then you got Krishna, And you got who's else? Pavardi. Well, does that count because it's different avatars? That's like five though. There, I say they count. Howdy, best, nice. Oh, hi, Cassie. Happy New Year. My birthday. Oh, your birthday's Friday. Cassie, that's my grandma's birthday, and it's my best friend's birthday. And now it's Cassie, January 7th. That's a special day, Cassie. Happy early birthday. You share it with so many people. Like my mama, I call her mama, not grandma. It's her birthday, and that's what she's gonna be 90. And then it's my best friends who I grew up since. Ain't that I will never forget your birthday, Cassie. That's one birthdays I never forget because they share it, and I'm like, oh, I remember it easy. And now I'm gonna remember it's Cassie's. New variant. Oh, don't tell me this. I have it in my head that Omicron is the last. Well, I mean, Omicron's gonna be the last bad one. That's in my head. In my head, Omicron's ending the pandemic. That's gonna be the bad one and end it. It's gonna become the dominant. It's milder. That's how the last pandemic ended, right? It was a milder variant, but much more contagious. And that's what like took over the last one. I feel like that's don't tell me about new ones. Don't. They ain't gonna take over. They might pop up, but this one's gonna be the one to end it. Let's hope. Do you know Amanda? What did Black Cat say? My birthday is January 10th. I didn't know that. Look at Vicky. April Fools. Vicky always. And I thought I was safe this time. I was like, oh, look, it's a Vicky knows because he'll call me, what does Vicky call me? Miss Krishna sometimes because he knows how much I love Krishna. We talk about little Krishna and Krishna. And then I was like, oh, look, he gave me a request. And then the title is said Krishna. That wasn't nothing about Krishna. That wasn't nothing. Only thing I think the Canada Kumar, I still love calling him that. He had the flute. That's it. Jessica Aniston. I remember Jessica Aniston. Keep looking after yourself. I will. Thank you, Ayan. Teachers, Happy New Year, teachers. I hope you all had a great New Year. 20. I should show y'all pictures because I told you Greg had to go to work. So we pretended like he had to leave it was before midnight. So at 11, we pretended like it was midnight. But look what I took pictures and look what signs I have. I was like rolling into 2021 because I was like, I don't even know what year it is. That's how it is. I'm like, wasn't it just 2020? I don't remember where 2021 went. I still write 2020 on stuff sometimes. How is it already 2022? Happy whatever year it is. That's what I said. Happy whatever year it is. Because look, I still in 2021. That's what it was in my head. I'm like, oh, it's 2021. I mean, I know it wasn't. Katrina and Vicky Newhouse, India. Cassie? Oh wait, I didn't. Cassie, you changed your name to Cotton Candy. Cassie Cotton Candy. Well, that's cute. Happy Disney Pixar Jurassic World Dominant Avatar Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. I know it's gonna have some great stuff. And speaking of April Fools, they had that Morbius or more. How do you say his name? And that was moved back because of COVID. Which state is your favorite in India? That would be a good question to name 5 states. I don't know. I don't know. I know cities, but states like they have many. How many states are in India? This is where my lack of knowledge of geography comes in. This is where, and then y'all can make fun of me for this because I'm terrible with geography and names and I could point out India on a map. That's more than most people could do here. I bet you. My cousin and family's going to Gulf Town. Do you swear puja is coming? So please reaction. I don't know. It's just a person. Is there a certain song? Or is that an actress? God of Demon. Happy New Year. Best nice. Oh, Cassie. Adida. Hi, Adida. Teacher said, if you love watching comedy, you can react to Jordan YouTube channel. They are from South India. They create some funny comedy videos in English. Oh, I might like even if I don't react to it, I have to try. I'll have to like check it out. I feel like I might have heard of that before. That name. Maybe someone else said it. What did I? According to reports, Ian said about the new variant. Oh, I know. I'm trying not to think about it. It's just so bad here right now. Yesterday, we had over 700,000 new cases. I'm like, we might be getting a million new cases every day. When what was that? Because I remember Delta when Delta hit India. Oh, it was bad, right? When it hit over, I remember that was the thing. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, look at Delta's like so many cases." What was the most y'all got a day? Was it even close to that? Was it close to a million? Because ours, we might hit a million new cases a day. But this is the thing: the Omicron, although there's like the cases are crazy, they said like deaths are down. So it's showing that it's not as like deadly or and especially if you're vaccinated and boosted, which I am. I just worry about them going back to school. That's my biggest concern now because they all are going back to school. Like it's supposed to go back to school tomorrow. They don't wear a mask. Well, like Bella still wears a mask, but it's not required, like if they want to, and especially the high school where Zach is. That's why I don't trust him always to wear a mask because peer pressure. You know how they'll get like peer pressure, they're like, oh, you wear no mask, and then he'll take it off. But I got him boosted, so I feel like even if he gets it, it'll be mild. That's what they say. And if you're boosted, you'll get like a runny nose. So today is my sister's birthday. We celebrate her birthday now. She's only one cutie. Oh, happy birthday to your sister. January 10th is my boyfriend's birthday. I didn't know it. Wait, is it really? See, this is how much I don't trust Vicky. I was like, I'm gonna put when is Ritik, I guess I should know that since he's my boyfriend. When is Ritik's Roshan's birthday? He's right. Vicky's right. But you see, I had to Google it. This is how much I don't trust Vicky. That's how much I'm gonna have to do something special for Ritik's birthday. How I told you he should have had it on the 7th. Then I would remember it because it's Cassie's, my grandma's, my mama's, and my best friend's. But I didn't remember that it was on January 10th, his birthday. I will have to. I don't know if I trust Vicky giving me a request. I don't trust Vicky giving me a Ritik Roshan. We know how that happened before. But if anybody else has good requests that I should react to on my boyfriend's birthday, I'll be 27, Cassie said. Oh, you're young. How old am I? 45. That's right. Depika. Oh, I saw it. Depika. Wait, wasn't it somebody? I saw Depika's birthday. Depika Pat. I thought it was her birthday too. All these January birthdays. It's crazy. Can't believe this. I know, Jessica. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, 2021, it feels like I don't even remember it coming or going. That's how 2021 was. React to Savage Kids. Oh, okay. That's a good one then. I'll do that, Tejas. I'm excited. I love comedy. Uh-oh, all right, let me catch up. Angry. Hi, Angry Jokes. Happy New Year. This pandemic and natural disasters, oh, I know, are predictions done long ago regarding the current dark age by ancient India. Really? Natural disasters, too. I mean, did y'all watch that on Netflix? It's called Don't Look Up with Leonardo DiCaprio and has Meryl Streep and all those. It just got me thinking because natural disasters. And it's about like what is it, a comet or astro about to hit the earth, and everybody's like denying it, calling it a hoax. We know what that sounds like. I was like, that would be true how people act with it, at least here. People are going to suffer a lot due to their own careless and selfish attitude. It seems like why. I hope not. I don't like to hear people suffering. Hope everything is okay. It is Angry Jokes, but Maha Baharat is still. I was just saying, I still don't have subtitles. I checked yesterday. I'm gonna have to email them again and be like, "What's going on?" Because this has been like a month, and I feel like I left off on the season where that was the hardest to watch anyway. It was taking me forever to get through, but I'm like, but then it was someone said like the coming episodes was on the Lord Krishna's past, and I was like, "What? Is there an app or something where I don't even need to wait for them? I could just like have it come up." I wish there was. I love cotton candy. I do. Did you get plenty of it for Christmas? What did y'all get for Christmas? I want to hear some neat Christmas presents. Biden versus Trump. I mean, that already happened. Seeing the card, that ain't nothing new. And tomorrow is that. Oh yeah, tomorrow. They can have all kind of stuff tomorrow because tomorrow's January 6th, which a year ago January 6th was the Capitol insurrection stuff. So it's already all over the news them talking about it. But that's gonna be all tomorrow, which is funny because I remember what I was doing when the insurrection happened last year, which just seems like a week ago. But I remember I went while it was happening. I thought I had COVID and I went and took a COVID test at the pharmacy, which is so weird because this morning I took one. That's weird. I should have waited a day. That would have been like a perfect, well, I guess not, because it's still not a day to celebrate. But who would have thought? 2 years. This is the going in the third year of this pandemic. This is gonna be over though. I'm telling y'all, this year, mark my words. They'll be like, Amanda was right. COVID's gonna be over this year. Well, at least like the pandemic of it. I mean, I think COVID's always gonna be around. It's just gonna get weaker and weaker as each mutation, because that's what viruses do. They want to survive, right? So they get weaker and more contagious so they can survive. I feel this is the year. Mark it. Amanda said it crazy. And if I'm wrong, well, then I didn't say it. But Happy New Year, Ashan. Hey, you play Roblox? I don't. Did you forget me? Hi, no, Amal. No, I don't play Roblox. My daughter might still. This month on 14, a big festival. I ain't gonna be able to say that, Vicky. Makar Sankrati. I can't even say that. How do I say that, Vicky? The big gathering of Hindus, and can say biggest gathering of people. Oh, is that the gathering when they show like they saw people gathered on the Google Maps satellites? Is that the one? And I heard of that. I will never be able to say that name. Maybe Makar Singh Makar Singh Kranti. Are you laughing? Did I even get a little bit close? I try praying. Yes, Cassie. Your pictures were pretty nice. Hope the situation proves there. This Friday, my family is going to Trimbagawar Temple. It is one of 12 main temples. Oh, really? Also, temple is 4 places where drop of nectar. Oh, so it's one of 12. Are all 12 like, I would think probably, and which states are they? I want to hear about how many states. Nobody has answered me about these states in India, how many states there are, and if I could name them. I was like, I don't know if I could name one. Is Sri Lanka a state in India? Because that's what I know. Like that was one place, even before I started getting to know the culture good and reacting, that was one place I was like, I had seen pictures and I always wanted to go. I was like, because I know it's the little island there. And I was like, oh, I'd love to go to Sri Lanka. But I don't even know if it's part of India. Don't get me on my geography. I admit I'm terrible at it. Hare Krishna to you too. Oh, wait, I lost my spot. Let me go back up. Let me go. Oh no, I'm far. All right, let me start going faster. Let me start going faster. Well, here I am. Aman, I'm doing good. Just watching your Ramayan reaction. Oh, and I did that Hanuman like part one, and I have more parts I have to get to. Please directions song. Oh no, I'm not taking the request. I don't even have a pen. Amanda, tomorrow is your birthday. Everybody. This is the week of birthdays. Happy birthday early, Amal. Hi, Pawan, Vicky. On 15th, my dad's birthday. On 21st, look at this. Oh, and you know my best friend, whose birthday is Friday, that shares with my mama and Cassie. Her brother, she has an older brother. Her brother's birthday is January 9th. And then she had it, well, he passed away, her younger brother, but his birthday would have been yesterday. And I'm like, I know, I think probably out of all the months, well, November's a popular one too. But I know like most people born in January and November. It's weird. I told you about Ganesh on Netflix. Oh, you did. I watched it, but not the one which all you react to because it's just normal created story, not real. So don't. Oh, okay. Don't react to it because I had forgotten. So I'm glad I didn't. T just. I'm glad I didn't because I had totally forgotten about it. Hi, Amanda. This is Ron, Julie's fiance. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. Oh, I know. I don't know if Ron's still there. Hi, Ron. That's someone Julie I went to high school with. I know, and well, how is Julie? Because I know they were going through a hard time. I know because she was like fostering kids, and then they had to go back. So tell her if Ron's still here. Tell her I hope everything's going great with y'all and doing better. I know the holidays must have been hard. Which Hindu god you like? Mahakali, Shiv? Why can't I like? Do I mean, I love Mahakali because that's my girl power. I love Shiva. But why do I have to? Do I have to pick a favorite? That don't seem right. I don't want to. I'll regret it if I pick one and then I'm like, oh no. Hi from Northeast India, Coltrane State. I love and can too. Also in the songs, Cassie. I was thinking about it too when I was reacting to those songs. I was like, because I love them so much. I was like, I want to react to them. But when I was like, after I post, I was like, I bet Cassie. Did you see the Encanto songs I reacted to? Happy New Year from London. Happy New Year to you. I love the PJ song intro. Why have you changed it? Why have you changed it in recent years? Did I change? I thought like I've always done the PB&J intro. Maybe not at the very beginning. It was something I like added on. But I feel like I haven't changed it. Did I change it? You must have been a long time sub. If I changed it, because I feel like the last at least couple years it's been the same. NASA launched James Webb Telescope 25th on December 25th will be far away from Earth and even the moon till 30th of January gonna start its job. I didn't know this. But you know what, James? That sound for me, I feel like it was trending on Twitter. Oh, I gotta tell y'all something about Twitter. I gotta tell y'all something about Twitter. Let me try to get through some of these comments so I'm not far behind. I did COVID test and it came negative. Doctors and team are going door to door for testing. Oh, good, Tejas. That's how proactive they are there, going door to door to test. Hi, Amanda. Hi. Oh, I can't. Dayesh. Hi, her Dayesh. What was the story of PB&J song? When did it come about? I don't even know why I started doing it. I always liked the song, but I feel like I did it because I was trying to find a good intro. Because I was like just coming on and saying hi, it's Amanda. I was like, no, I need a song to get me going, to lift my, to get me a little boost the energy to react. So I don't know why I chose it. I don't even remember. Hi, Nextpedia. You can react to Hot Storm of a series, reaction of show. We want to learn about the history. Genuine. Yeah, I know it's not exact from the history. That's something I have learned by reacting. And when something always happens too, Aniana, always will be like, did that really happen? Or is that part of them just putting it into the show? I always question things because I know it's different. Oh, thank you, Rombo. Hi, Nextpedia. Oh, wait. I lost my spot. Where am I at? I don't like that this does this. Makes me lose my spot like this. I don't know why. Richard Russia, ex-wife. I don't want to hear about his ex-wife and birth. I don't want to see the pictures. Rishi. We pretend that he never had, well, I know he had kids, but TV series want more people to watch it, so they create unrealistic plot twists. What time is it? Wait, oh, do I have this song? Oh, wait. I got to start it from like more the beginning. What
It's
time is
peanut
it?
butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut
This one
butter
goes
jelly
out.
time.
This one goes out too. Rumbo! There you go. There you go. There you go. See, doesn't that give you energy? Listening to it. The gathering can be see-through, settled to people bathe in the holy river Ganja. See, Vicky, aren't you impressed by some of my knowledge? Not every like I even know that I think T just told me about that before. So I can't even take credit for it. But I remember that it was like one of the gatherings, so many people that it was seen on like the satellites. There was so many people. 28 states. India has 20. Was I right about the is Sri Lanka? Then I would really brag. If Sri Lanka is one of them, I'm really gonna brag to the Vicky, be like, look at all I know. If not, if y'all even come and say Sri Lanka even part of India, I'll be like, oh. But I thought it was. I was pretty sure it was. Close. I got cotton candy and candies and Christmas sugar cookie. Ah, Cassie, that sounds like a delicious Christmas. Do you know ancient Hindu books, Teacher said, has all the knowledge about space, planets, and all many things. NASA find Jupiter revelation time around the sun. They calculate time. I'm not surprised though. That's why it's because even too like when they say like the Mayans, the Native American Mayans and stuff, like they had technology and stuff that was hard to explain. I feel like that's not surprising. I don't know why because they even say the people even have like theories, right? They were like, oh, aliens came and gave them the knowledge and maybe because I mean it's true they had like technology that was far beyond their time. So I'm not surprised about that with the ancient Hindu books either. Do you remember, Amanda? What do I remember? What time is it? What time is it? Sri Lanka is another connected to India due to Ramaya. See, that's what I was close. Praying that you have a truly remarkable. Oh, thank you, Amal. You too. Amanda still is a message I copied from Google wishing you a happy new year. Aussie Red was Savage. You like him, huh, Tejas? I'm gonna definitely have to check out this Jordan India. Aman, love you back, Aman. James Webb is thousands times faster and functional than the Hubble, even 2 times bigger than the Hubble. I mean, it's time we stepped up our technology on this. We need a bigger Hubble. I came late. Oh, you don't have to be sorry for that. What's your favorite movies of 2021 yesteryear? Oh, I don't know if, I mean, the first thing that came to mind, Cassie, is probably the new Spider-Man movie. I loved it so much. Oh, you know what else I loved? I loved West Side Story. Oh, I think that one's going to win the Oscar for Best Picture. But my favorite, like personally, was probably the new Spider-Man. It was just, but I mean, I told you I'm biased because Spider-Man's my favorite hero anyway, and I was looking forward to that movie. But it was just so it was like I expected it to be great, but it exceeded my expectations, I feel like. It's one of my favorites. I'm gonna have to think on that. I didn't do a list this year. Sometimes I usually do like my top 5 of the year, like favorite, but I really think West Side Story is gonna win Best Picture. That was so good. What James Webb developed in 1996 in December. Oh, wow. That's how far they need to get back. After watching that Don't Look Up, I was like, we need to get back on our Space Force. Speaking of Space Force too, they have a new season of that coming, I think next month to Netflix. I love that with the Steve Carell. December, my mom's birthday. Everybody's birthdays. Oh, that's December. I was gonna say January. If you learn Hindu, that won't help too much. Each state in India has separate language and plenty of dialects. See, that's why it gets hard. That's why I even get confused. I'm like, which one is even when I just do the movies, Bollywood, Tollywood, see, like they all have different woods even for just the movie. So I can see where it comes in dialects and all the different languages. I can see where it gets complicated, even for me. So tell me at least, can you? What was the name of one state there? So if someone asks me, I can at least name one. I don't even know the name of one. What's the most like if people say name a state? Probably in like U.S. people are like name a state. Probably one of the most popular would probably be New York, right? Wouldn't you think? Like New York, maybe California or like Florida, but those are I would say those are like one of the most like New York is probably the state you would think of when you think of like the United States. I mean, that's me guessing. I don't know because I live here, so I really don't. But I bet, but I think I'm right because that's where a lot of people will like. I know from different countries they'll say, "Oh, I want to go to New York." Like that's the place they want to go to. So, is there one state there that's probably like the most popular? That at least if people ask me, I know. Hubble takes 2 weeks for the thing. Takes 2 weeks for the thing that James gonna do in that. What? Oh, that's gone up. Look, Vicky, that's gone up our knowledge like that, right? It takes in a day. So, what do you think? Like things that normal people will notice? Will it even be things normal? Or this is just like all NASA's technology? Is this all NASA's? We're not going to reap any benefits of this. Hi, Amanda. Hope you're fine. Right at the launch party of War, confirmed they're working on the script for War Two with the Tiger. I don't know lately because I follow, Ritik and Roshan, and follow Tiger on my Facebook. And lately, my Facebook's been giving me all these new Tiger pictures with his abs and stuff. I was like, "What are you trying to do, Facebook? Don't get my boyfriend mad at me. Ritik's my boyfriend. Why are you trying to tip me with all these pictures of Tiger and his abs?" But I would watch that war too. I want to sing a song for you. No. Are you gonna play the flute too, Vicky? Vicky. That's why I don't trust Vicky. Everybody knows too. I always give Vicky the benefit of doubt, like, oh, he's gonna do me good this time. And then I was like, oh, he knows how I love Krishna. He's giving me Krishna songs. And then you're gonna give me that mess. That wasn't, and she started out, what did that song start out saying? Like kiss my lips or something? I was like, oh, here we go. Right away. I knew. I knew right away. I was like, I shouldn't have trusted Vicky. Disney, my childhood. This is Ron again. Thank you for saying appreciate. Julie's doing a little bit better, but she still thinks about the girl. I know. Hope your family had a good holiday. I will tell Julia thinking about. I definitely and I have to see her again. Like I'm getting movie screenings, so y'all have to come again, Ron. But I'm glad to hear she's doing better. Oh, I was crying tears. Like I saw her post, I was crying. Listen, because she did. She like helped foster these little girls that was in a bad situation and pretty like and you could just tell how much she loved them and posted pictures. So when I and then they are like took them back, I guess, to bring them with family members that but they were in a bad situation before. That the foster care system, it just seems I always wanted to do that too. I always thought it'd be neat. I was like, oh, I'd foster a little, take a kid in that doesn't have, much and foster them and try to give them a good life. But then when you hear stories like that, it's scary that you foster them and they just take them away and give them back, put them back in bad situations. That would break my heart. Take strong people. So I'm definitely sending her my love and thoughts. Sri Lanka is not a state, it's a country. Does it have states inside the country? I knew it was close, though. It was close enough to be part of it. Uh-oh. Where am I at? I lost my spot. I need to catch up faster. I do. I wanted to tell y'all this story too. I thought it was a good story. I thought it was a story y'all would enjoy. But, all right, let me catch up. Okay, Amanda, did you take a New Year resolution? Yeah. My resolution is to continue being fabulous. I don't like to because I don't like New Year's resolutions because I'm like, why? If you want to make yourself better, do that throughout. Why does it have to be on January 1st? Can't you just do that throughout the whole year? If you see somewhere you need to improve yourself, don't wait till January 1st. Although I always do try to, because during the holidays, I eat all the snacks and the sweets and I make all the cookies and the cakes. So I know I put on some pounds back here. So that's always one but I haven't even started to diet. So it's not even one a resolution on the new year. Because usually New Year would start January 1st, like, oh, I'm gonna diet and work off these pounds I gained from Christmas from all the cookies. But I haven't started yet. So that don't even count as a resolution either. Happy New Year, Andrew H. Peter Pan and Wendy, Pinocchio. There's so much. Do you remember me, Melody? I don't. Shetty. Well, I kind of do that Shetty name. Did you change your name? Although there might be a lot of Shettys. Took off my Santa hat, Andrew. Oh, you did on the little avatar. I'm the first one who told you everything about. Oh well, Vicky. Look, it might have been you. You might be right. I'm sorry, Vicky. I'm sorry. It probably was you. I know it's just sometimes I'll get like you and T just always and Pabria. Y'all three are always like giving me the information on things, keeping me up to date. The Shubham does too. Like a lot of people do. But T just is maybe because Vicky hasn't been here for a while. Maybe that's why Vicky you don't get the accolades. There's news going today that the PM of India got saved from an attack done on him today, and he would be. Someone tried to attack the PM Modi? Or it was just like word, like attack was being planned and they stopped it. Oh, I didn't. You would think that would make like big line news. I haven't even heard that. Mr. Aquarius, it's all right. You're late. I'm glad you came. Happy New Year. Please make some vlogs. I know I'm going to. Look, I even have my little camera here. I was gonna do it over the vacation, like the holidays, but then I just got too wrapped up. But yes, I'm going to. That's my New Year's resolution. How about that? I'll make more vlogs. And can you recall any wonderful moment of last year what makes you emotional also? Of like 2021, that makes me emotional. I mean, y'all know I get emotional very easily. I do. I do. I mean, the biggest thing for me in 2021, I don't know. I have to think. There's so many that comes to mind. That makes me emotional. Like I just talked about my little Noah. I mean, he was here with me for 2 months. That's how too my heart tears when I hear about my friend Julie, who Ron was here. Her fiance, like talk about, she fostered a kid for 2 years. I had little Noah for 2 months, and it's hard. That was hard emotional time. That was a hard time when he went back. Like, I don't think I talked about it too much, but to y'all, but when I returned them after 2 months, like living here and just taking care of them and enjoying them, when I returned them, then it was hard. Like I was crying a lot. So that was probably a big emotional part for me last year. It makes it though so this time he stayed a week and a half and it was easier this time I think for him to go maybe because it was a short amount of time or maybe I feel, I don't know, it was a little easier. Let me see. Where I lost it again. Can you recall any? Oh, wait, there we are. Why don't you make reels on Bollywood songs? Oh, one of the Tanzanian couple, they make reels on Bollywood songs with lip sync and also a little dance. They got very pop. Oh, like I've made only one reel before, but I should make. What is the name of them? I'll have to look them up. What is the name? A Tanzanian? Is it just? I'll have to look them up. Teachers, what is the name of them? I want to see what they do. Because I will love to dance. I will dance all day with some Bollywood songs. That would be fun. Do they put them in shorts too or only reels like on Instagram? In December, my mom Tapia's birthday. Hi, Jay. Come on, Pooja. Molly states, I have a question since my oh! Um, at least it tells me. At least this tells me how far behind on comments when I do that. I have a question since my childhood and never got the right answer. Why don't poor country make loads of paper money that no one would stay poor in the country and everyone can have enough money? I mean, that's kind of what they do now here in the US. They just keep printing it, right? I mean, eventually that's gonna end. This is my question, Vicky. This is a question I always pondered. If we want to talk about questions pondering, why? So I don't know what they do there in other countries, but here in the U.S., like in cities, like in the cities, the popular city parts or in common ground areas, a lot of like the cities are in local little parishes or whatever, they plant trees, right? They try to make it pretty. They're like in the cities, they'll have the buildings and all, but they'll have like little spots where they plant trees. Sometimes they flowers or whatever. This is what Why don't they plant trees that produces fruit? Wouldn't that solve, like, especially like a lot of like the homeless maybe problem, like what the homeless or a hunger problem in the city? Because we have, if there's a lot of homeless people and people hungry, wouldn't, if they, instead of just planting regular trees, if they planted fruit trees, then you can feed the people. That's one thing I always wondered too, Vicky. That would just make sense. I should be president. I don't want to be president. I don't. But if I was, I would be like, if you plant a new tree, make sure it produces some kind of fruit or some kind of vegetable, something that would give back in more ways than one than just looking pretty and giving oxygen. Like it, that would like, wouldn't that be many birds with one stone? The saying, kill two birds. I don't like saying kill, but that would, I think, solve many problems. Everybody talks about New York. I'm pretty sure New York is one will be just like Rome once the empire. With you, Mr. Curious. Like if even like any people outside of this country that I met, they would name like, oh, New York. Do you live in New York? That's why I get that. Do you live in, just because I say I'm in the U.S. Oh, New York. I'm like, no. So I kind of with you on that. Any advice you have for us youngsters related to life? Oh, I got many, you know, jewels of wisdom. And how old is youngster? I feel like different ages, or how do you say it, Sararia? Different ages, I'll have different words of wisdom. So what do you consider for youngsters? I hope you're doing great. I am, Andrea. Stopping real quick. Thank you. I hope you are too. Happy early New Year or late New Year. I said early. Spread love. Oh, it's cool birthday. My birthday. I always love seeing your TVA mug. I know it's my favorite. You know this is my favorite mug. The simulation hypothesis is a proposal regarding the nature of existence with possible the existence of an artificial simulation. Yeah, and that's a lot. This in ancient India text is referred to aesthetic form of Mahakali. Rashan, next movie. Teachers, do you know every Friday in Pakistan, priests at mosque give speech in front of a big crowd of their people. Their speech is about insulting. Really? Why can 2022 just be about getting along instead of like hating each other and insulting, and why can't 2022 be the year ever we just all get along? Hi Abhishek. Abhishek's with me. I bet on that. According to Hindu culture, our New Year starts somewhere in April. Just like, well, y'all should have your own because, right? They even have like Chinese New Year. But I know that I think it's February 1st or something like that this year. I know it changes, but China's like calendar, they have their own little New Year celebration. Do they do that there? But 22 has a lot in store as far as entertainment is concerned. Oh, yeah. Did you see they pushed back Morbius though? Is it okay? Name was the same. I was a new sub. What was your favorite movie to watch for 2022? Oh, it's going to be hard too. I should have made a list what I'm looking forward to also. I usually do that. This one, I'm telling you, the holidays were just crazy. I don't really have a New Year's resolution. Would love to see your vlogs. Did you hear Hare Krishna mantra that? Hi Amanda, how are you? Mostly, I'm good. Papria's here. Papria, hi. I would tell that. Oh, Greg and the kids are great. They're doing great. Some kind of response. Our universe is swelling bubble. Outside of more bubble universes exist. Internally expand and energize and see the multiverse. Then we get back to Spider-Man. Hi, Karthik. I'm watching India Best Dancer. Well, I know that life is about change and growth. I guess it'll be not the same people used to it. I guess New Year's resolution will be stronger. So Vishnu sleeping in the sea of bubbles in the universe. Please give regards. I will, Prabria. Uh-oh. Oh, Karthik, you had a lot of highs here, Karthik. Now you're gonna make me fall even behind. Hi, Karthik. Now, where am I? Oh, here we go. Have you seen another Bollywood movie? I don't know if I even heard of that one. Who's in that one, Vicky? To be stronger than yesterday. These are stronger than yesterday. What work do you do for a living? How much love? Hi, Vicky. You watch Spider-Man Nowhere at Home. Come out Disney Plus. Search them. Karthik, can you please, like, it's with all the highs. I appreciate your highs. Let me hit something. Did that? I was trying to get rid of all the highs, but I don't know if it'll do it. Oh, wait, did it? Did it get rid of all the highs? That was a lot of highs. That was too much. Now I can try to catch up with that. I feel like I'm not too far behind. Yes. Paul, we may be stronger than yesterday. The dark day and the light day revolve alternate, affecting the world by their recognizing properties. Ancient India texts. Hi, Aka. Carta, great idea. Fruit and vegetable, plants and trees. See, Vicky. See, look, Vicky's on board with this. They do. I see. The cities will plant trees all the time. Plant new trees, like, and usually they're just pretty. I'm like, that don't make. You should plant trees that give some kind of fruit, vegetable, because we here even have hungry people, poor people, people starving, begging for food and stuff. They have that even here, and and right there they could be, having the fruits that the it gives off. I don't see why people don't do this. Look, I have a lot of ideas. Crazy Amanda for president. Do we expect more if I want to see some Indian stuff poster in the background? I know I need to change my back. It's been a while. Maybe that's my New Year's resolution. Oh, where am I at? As we are making. I'm lost it. What did I saw per brief? Oh wait, as we are all making one question public. This one bothered me very, very long. People watching people dying every day and everywhere. Was there part two to the question? I think I lost it. Some people are joking saying 2020. Oh, I saw that, Ariane. I saw that. Yano, tomorrow is birthday of someone who lives on this planet. Vicky. It is, everybody. It's my birthday. My birthday's in 3 days. My birthday's it's true. Hi, Adi Vlogs and actor Prim. If you go for India's New Year, New Year's changes every community here. Oh, they have different New Year's. India astrologers have predicted 20 baddest year of the world. Oh no. I'm predicting it's gonna be the end of the pandemic. So that's why they're wrong. They're wrong, Vicky. When are you starting reacting to Mahabharata? I know I have to, there's still no subtitles. I'm gonna email them today since y'all remind me and tell them to get on this because it's ridiculous. They moved, well, they discontinued the Hotstar app here, but then they moved everything to Hulu from the Hotstar app because Disney Plus and Hulu have a thing because Disney owns the Hotstar app, right? And then they didn't transfer the subtitles. And I wrote them once and they said they're working on it, and that was a month ago. I'm gonna get on them today. I'm not so sure about it anymore, about the day that people get along and understand one another. I'm not sure. I know, Mr. Carriers. We got to keep hope, though. We can't give up. Oh, here with Perea. Yet, those who are left behind thinking that they will live forever and behave accordingly with greed, jealousy, and why. So, wait, Perea, let's put it together. What did Perea say? As we are all making our question public, this one bothered me for a very, very long time. People watching people die every day and everywhere. Yet those who are left behind thinking that they will live forever and accordingly with greed. Oh, because they know that their life. I see what you're saying, Fabria. They know life isn't going to last forever. They know that people die eventually. So why don't they live a good life? I'm with you. I'm with you. Like you're going to live your life bad when you know you don't live forever. I think of this way with money too. With people with money, especially a lot of these greedy, like I don't know, you know, the greedy people like around the world, but at least here in the US, like we'll look at like a lot of the oil companies. They run a lot of they bought a lot of the politicians here. They control a lot of like the media and the news stations and stuff too. And that's what they want to push like oh climate change ain't real and this and that. But I'm like, you aren't gonna live forever. And money doesn't like buy like it might buy your happiness for a minute or two on earth or whatever, but you also have family you're leaving behind, and what are you going to leave them behind to? I don't get that. I don't get that with especially with the climate stuff and rich people and have you Bria, have you seen Don't Look Up? Because that was right there the pinnacle of like corporate business and all those kind of people greed. Remember they wanted to bank off that the comet thing. So I'm with you. Not oh, and I've heard no, I haven't watched that, but Vicky, that right, I recognize that name. And is the guy in it the guy from oh, what was that movie? He's like, oh, Three Idiots. Was the same guy from Three Idiots in that one? Because that's what I'm picturing. I still want to tell y'all my story. Oh, but I'm so I'm quick. The business communities have all after Diwali. It was dependent on harvest season regions and early days, and families used to gather then. I actually watch your video just to see your reaction. I feel so good when you feel excited before each and every video. See, my song gets me all hyped up. Happy New Year, Dinesh. According to one of the sacred books, the great devotee Lord Vishnu was born as Jesus. I mean, I heard that could be one of like his avatars, people say. Or wait, as an avatar or just oh, I thought maybe avatar. Will you visit India someday, Bala? Roddy, where are you from, ma'am? U.S. actor. Hi, actor Prim. May this year be happier than 2020. Isn't it 2020? That's what I keep saying. I don't even know what year it is. 2022. Not only in city, but everywhere should plant vegetable trees around their house. Agreed. I don't know if all y'all have seen, but it's cold now, so they're all dead. But I have tons of. I plant that. I don't like I don't like planting flowers. I don't. I'm like, if I'm gonna plant something, I want it to produce something and give back. Flowers. I mean, it produces oxygen and pretty to look at, but I want to produce food and vegetables and it would just end so much. I don't know why. It just makes sense. Hopefully, it won't end up like the Soylent Green when you learn about. Oh, you will know the reason why Jesus called himself Son of God, Vishnu. Really hi. Oh, everybody's saying hi. Can you say my name, Actor Prim? Kelly Paul from Din. Oh, wait, that's his name. That's the name of the ones who do the reels, Tejas, huh? What's your New Year's resolution? I have many, I guess. I didn't have any when it started, and then I just kept naming some. You can say my name, after Bria. I think made a reference. No one knows. I don't know. I'm trying to go through fast because I do want to tell my story. I think it was funny because I don't know who all follows me on Twitter. Does everybody follow me on Twitter? If not, y'all can go right now. Geekly Amanda, GeeKly Amanda. But anyway, wait, let me finish. Like, say my name after Prim. Blessed 27, my birthday. Spoiler and Grain has a big plot twist at the end. I'm going to say, current years are getting adventurous. Hugs, Cassie said. I'm almost caught up. Oh my God. Hey, I love your videos. Thank you. Why does live chat is gloomy conspiracies react to no one nor I is sacred of death. The time before death with extreme pain and struggle. What? Did Vicky just go dark? But we are sacred time before death. This is pretty good point about materialism. I hope Disney's trailer We both have something in common. We both are a big fan of Mahali. Yes, Mother Goddess. Tiger 3. I heard that Jesus, before acknowledged as Son of God, used to meditate here in northern India for years. People say, see, I mean, I feel like everybody wants to be like, oh, they have different religions and different gods. I feel like it could be all connected, and people just, you know, will, you know, have their own names for it, but I feel like it could be connected. Even when I heard the connection with Jesus and the Hindu, I was like, that makes sense. Megamind said that if he had it, it would be too easy. So sad that we didn't, despite the fact that everything, I don't know, money or materialism is what gives meaning or purpose. I recently started my balcony garden. I grow a lot. Oh, good of vegetables there. My house became more lively because of it. And greenery. I don't have Twitter. Well, let me tell you. I have a Twitter account and I'm verified. I got the little blue check mark and everything. That was one thing I was excited about in 2021. I had to think of the year 2021. And when did I get it? I think in July is when I got verified. Maybe August. Anyway, I love Twitter. That Twitter is how I keep up with current events, even like current event like around the world a lot of times because the things will be trending not just in the US, but I can follow different parts of the world. Anyway, so when was it? What day was it? Oh, I want to think. It was, I don't even think it was the new year yet. But y'all might have seen like more accusations of the royal family, with the why are they Windsors or I don't know Prince William and I think I've always been interested in the royal family, like always. I've watched even all the crowns, but even before that they had like the Tudors, and I've always like had interest in the British, probably all royal families, but the British are probably one of the more popular ones, like here because of our British connection and everything. And then when Meghan and Harry happened, and they're living here and everything. So that kind of even brought more attention to the royal family to Americans, right? And it probably did put us on different sides because there's a lot of people that are all like, I'm team Harry and I'm team Sussex, and then they'll be like, I'm team or Sussex squad and all this. Anyway, I like to play on Twitter. I do. I take correct jokes and all that. So more like I guess I knew I did a reaction a couple years ago when they first had William the affairs. Remember, it was like an affair. He talked about they like it came out affairs with like him and his wife's like best friend or something like that. So I reacted to that, and I was like, I hope it ain't happening because listen, I don't like to hear nothing about affairs. But then more stuff came out recently, and whole thing not even about the affairs, which is bad on its own, but they were saying like stuff came out that William and Kate were, well, I don't know if Kate was behind, but they were saying that William and the royal family, they were trying to cover up the affairs by pushing the attention, like negative attention on Harry and Meghan. And I was like, oh no, because that's our people. That's our team Sussex and stuff. But all this stuff came out and that the press was hiding it and they know all about it, but they're in cahoots and trying to cover it up for William because and they're so all this stuff came out recently, I think like a week ago. So I tweeted I tweeted and let me get my tweet because it's what did I say in my tweet? I was mean, but I mean it's not like I was mean as far as saying too bad stuff. I mean, I did accuse like him of having an affair. I want to get what exactly I said. So I put a picture up. Oh, and I said, every time Prince William has an affair, a hair follicle loses his wings. Like he's gonna lose a hair every time he has an affair because he's going bald and stuff. First of all, I didn't think that was saying anything bad about like I like the bald look. Like I do. When there's like a bald head, some especially some men like a bald head, I'm like, oh, that's very attractive. So first of all, I wasn't even saying anything bad about people going bald. I was just saying that that's what look, he's gonna have all these affairs or be accused of them. Well, that tweet went viral. I'm telling you, how many let me look how many likes and all that. It's got like almost 5,000 likes, over 1,000 retweets, like over 1,200, and the comments. I never do. They had some people in there. They are like, I guess that I learned a lot from just this one tweet. I learned a lot from this one tweet, and because they have people that are royalists, they're like anything negative. If you say they were telling me, oh, they said the royals should sue you. You're terrible. You're this. How can you do this? How can you make fun? No, like they were going after me for like even saying that. And I was like, oh, they have some strong feelings. And I didn't get mad because I don't have that much of a connection with them, with the royals or whatever. So I was just like blowing off. It was just a fun. But I learned like they have a big population of royalists, and those same people will attack. So the same people like, how dare you attack William, the future king? Wait, and then but the same sentence they'll be like, and then that dirty brother of his. I'm like, well, you're attacking the brother. Like, I didn't understand that. I don't understand this feud. Why, if you like one, do you have to not like the other? I never even said I didn't like Prince William. I just believe he was. I believe these affairs happen. I do. Too many people came out. I'm like, I think this happened. I don't know why they're trying to cover it up. Or what did Pabri say? Don't Look Up was a very eye-opening movie. It was. And it was supposed to be a satire and funny, but it was so close to like what to the truth that it made it even scary because I was like, this is what's happening now with the pandemic, climate change, all that. I'm like, so if a comet was hitting, I feel like it would be the same of much of that. And I went around with people that are like, oh, this is going to end the human race and this and the biggest problem the human race has is this. I was like, I think the biggest problem the human race has is kind of like gullible. Like they will be can brainwash you easily to believe anything, even they see in the sky a comet coming and they still like, oh, it's a hoax. I don't want to say stupidity because I don't know if it's always stupidity, but it's kind of that going that way. Your coffee bucket is so big that you can hide behind it inside it. This it just looks big and relative. Just if I have it close, it looks big. See? But I don't think it's actually that big. Maybe. Considering COVID still going around, I feel trains are the enemy. You feel trains are the enemy? Jessica said, do you know the big diamond on Queen's crown is stolen from India? Oh, I heard of that. The priceless diamond called also said to be a diamond is cursed. I heard something about that. The crown jewel. Is that what the one they call like the crown jewel? India is still under British rule because India is a dominant country. That's why Queen Elizabeth can come in India without. Really? But y'all are free though from India. But you're just saying like they still want to act like, oh, we're gonna come anytime. I wonder if that had like because we had that the revolution, American Revolutionary War. So I wonder if I don't know. I wonder if it was the same for a while after that. Probably not. And India's a lot closer to there than how as far as that yeah, there goes my bad geography again. As far as distance, I wonder the US and then India from Britain. Anyway, they have places like that's what I said. They have all kind of commonwealths around the world, right? So I don't think that even makes a difference. But I can see it happening because when did they gain India from they gain the independence from Britain? Where am I at? Just a guy. One teenage boy enters Queen's palace to kill her for revenge. It was a palace where British killed many Indian in their story of it. They done some stuff. They done some stuff in the history. I hope till this week never. Wait, what did it say? I hope till this week never reads this, but I personally think that she pulled it off in Doctor Strange. Who? What? Doctor Strange 2? I'm looking forward to that one too. Way to go, man. Mice for you. I am with you regarding the tweet. Bria said. It went viral though. People were going crazy on that tweet. And then I was like, oh no. I was getting nervous for a bit because everybody was like, Twitter, how can you allow this? How can you allow such like a verified account to post lies about the fair and all this? I'm like, how do you? Because this is what I learned. I looked it up because then they were saying the royal family should sue you for libel, and I was like, can I get sued? So I had to look it up. I was like, can I get sued for this? Well, this is the thing because apparently in Britain or the UK, they have like different rules than we have here. You know, one thing about US, they're huge freedom of speech, right? That's what you hear about you. Free, I mean, even their own people here. Freedom of speech. We can say what? Freedom of speech, even if it's misinformation and lie. Freedom of speech. But there in Britain, I read that they have libel that if you make a claim and get sued, you have to prove that your claim is right. So if I say Prince William had an affair, right? They can sue me and they would win if I can't prove it, which is different from the US because the US is the other way around. If like I make a claim and I get sued by say the royal family saying, "Oh, he had an affair," and they want to sue me, they have to prove that it's false. So it's the other way around, like in here in the US. So if you can still get sued, but they better have tons of proof because here it's always you're innocent. Like that's how it goes, like in courts. You're innocent, they have to prove you guilty. So they would have to come in and have all like the records. And I mean, I'm, yeah, I would think either side would be hard to prove, right? And you can bring in witnesses and here I don't know if it's all I mean they're under here if you lie in court I mean it's perjury you can go to jail and you swear on like the bot you swear on the word of God and all that stuff so it's like big too to even come in there and lie but I learned that I learned though and then I was like well can they still sue me in the UK and I have to go there but also in America we have it's called like Rachel's law or there's another name of it but there's a law because someone did that. In the UK, they sued somebody in the US and then they won because it was under their rules and they couldn't prove whatever they said was the truth. And they sued them for like all this money, but then like they were like, oh well, I was in America at the time, and so it became a big case here in America, and they did this law that they have to abide by like America's rules or something like that. Anyway, the point is I was safe. That's the point. And it did make me appreciate because sometimes I will like joke because but the people that do say, oh, freedom of speech, like sometimes I'll joke and be like, oh, America, freedom of speech, blah, 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 blah," like make fun because it's usually a lot of like conservatives or the right will say that. But at that time, I was like, woo, freedom of speech, yes. I was grateful for. It. I was like, oh yeah, woo, thank you. I'm glad to be in America today because and then I knew somebody who saw the tweet and they had been to Britain. They're like, oh, you're glad, you're lucky you said that because I guess people there don't say stuff because they're scared of getting sued and they can easily do it. So I guess it was first a shocker to see someone say it and they're like, "Oh, they can't get sued. They live in America." But so I don't think many people say against them. I guess in Britain because they'll like lock them up. Anyway, that day I was thankful to be in the land of the free speech and all that freedom, freedom. A man told that many big Indian decisions are taken with considering British Parliament rules. I don't know if it's true or not, but Queen wants no permission is true. Uh-oh. And then even that's what I said. And then so all that comes out with Prince William and stuff. But I mean, other things here, big cases are happening because they just had that whole Jeffrey Epstein and the sex, like all the big politicians and connected to him. And what was her Maxwell, Giselle Maxwell was his accomplice, and she was just on trial, found guilty. But that brought up the whole Prince Andrew thing because everybody was like, oh, Prince Andrew well, he got girls with them. So like that's been big news too. Another thing you don't hear much about, I guess, over there. Like they cover that up. They cover those. They'll cover up stuff over there, and they're dirty. Like trying to protect things, and then they'll want to, in the same breath, protect William for even the stories with the affairs, protect Andrew and his dirty things with the girls, with the young girls. But then they want to throw Harry and Meghan under the bus. I was like, oh no, 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 you ain't throwing my Harry and Meghan under the bus. So to protect the ones that are really doing wrong. And then they say that's why Harry and William had a falling out. It wasn't because of Megan, they used her, but it was because Harry was mad that he had affairs because what happened with the Prince Charles and Diana and what that did to their mom. So yeah, they're on my bad side today. Or that day too. And then all those royalists, I was like, they would just defend them to the last dying breath. And you think the royal family's gonna have your back, and you're there defending them like that? Oh no. Mm-mm. Where am I at? Am I far behind? Because I got on my rants, but I had to tell y'all that story because that tweet went crazy, and people were just going like fighting on it, each other, and Team Sussex and the Royal and Team Royalist. That was the new term I learned. And did y'all see after that? So then I started feeling bad because then all that happened with my tweet. Yeah, it was. You know what? It was the date. I think I tweeted on December 30th because it was the next day, December 31st, that they had news that Betty White died, right? And I mean that was sad. She was such an iconic figure, and she was about to turn 100 in like this month, like 10 more days or something like that. So it was sad and shocking that she died right before the new year. But then when she died, I saw Queen Elizabeth trending. And I was like, oh no, why is Queen Elizabeth trending? I just did this tweet. I got to now British Twitter is like all, I got a lot of subscribers from Britain too after that. But I was like, what did Queen Elizabeth do? So then I went and looked, and everybody was like, not Betty White, take Queen Elizabeth instead. I was like, oh look, I know after my little simple tweet of just calling him out on his affair, these people saying take Queen Elizabeth. I was like, y'all gonna really get attacked. Y'all are gonna get they're gonna get upset at you for saying that. you know. Oh, where am I at? I gotta catch up. I'm praying for COVID to me too. Some of my favorite fan fictions on YouTube. Haya, I don't remember Haya, but Haya. let's talk about let's talk in the photos group. The photos group. Oh, 1945 is when I mean, that's new. I mean, we gained our independence 1776. So, I mean, 200 years later. The reason why I bring it up is honestly because I would like Disney and DreamWorks to get along. Call you, tell you what sky he means. I don't know. Did Dee I mean the D. Oh, I know what Dee means. Can you tell me what sky? I don't know what sky means. Is that a bad word? India is not a Commonwealth country. India is an honorary member of the Commonwealth. So is that why she can come there with no visa? I feel like I'm switching subjects entirely, but now my favorite is about trained by Goku. I don't know who this is, Mr. Curious. I don't know. Are these animes? It sounds like anime names. China often claims India places as Chinese places. So now on Twitter, Indians started to name some of Chinese places as India places. And I, I'll have to, is there a certain hashtag for that, Vicky? I'll have to look. I love Twitter. Twitter is probably one of my favorite as far as like, Facebook, Instagram, like all those social medias, Twitter, to even TikTok, YouTube's probably my favorite, if that counts in there. But other than YouTube, like I enjoy going on Twitter because you get the current, like you get current events like that. It just I see the funny, like Twitter makes me laugh the most. I do like Twitter. When Harness from India won Miss Universe, and when she was crowned before that she touched the ground, took a blessing of the crown. That's true Indian values. Oh, yeah, I didn't even watch that. I should. Divinity. What is the crown jewel is considered to be one of the Oh, you these crowns and it's cursed. Oh, it's cursed? Oh, well, listen, that queen can have that crown then, I'd say. That jewel. She can have that jewel. It's supposed to be cursed. Oh, I didn't know that. Uh-oh. Lost my spot. Lost it. Lost it. Where am I at? Oh, I'm gonna have to go soon. I didn't plug in my computer and it's going, the battery's going, is getting low. But where am I at? Oh, I need the crown jewel. Yes, VP channel, right? Channel. I met you in a photo group. Which photo group? A YouTube group. Which photos group? I don't remember being in a photo group, but hiya, maybe, maybe hiya. Can you add me once again? Radha Krishna. Such a beautiful prayer. Oh, it did. Thank you, Cassie. Cassie's always spreading positivity and love. Which email? My email is on my about page on my YouTube channel. So you've seen your TVA cap. Now I'd like to switch to another subject: free will versus determination. I remember the Matrix is a pretty good example of, yeah. Amanda, if you will get $1 billion of money, what was the first thing you'd be doing? Terrence is here. I'm doing good, Terrence. I still love Princess Diana. Oh, me too. My too. I have to think about $1 billion. I keep wanting to do. I know I had a thing where ask me questions and I'm gonna answer it, and I'm gonna make videos. I still need to do that, and I'm still planning on it. Just been so busy. The oracle told Neo to watch out for the lamp right behind him, and then turn around. The lamp's over there. They broken, didn't say anything. Terrence, I'm so glad. And movie fan, everybody came to say hi. Oh, hi. And then I'm going. Y'all came in to say hi when I'm leaving. Hi, oh, movie saying hi, everyone in chat. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and basically punish Loki made a choice. The problem Loki wants to be a good person. On for no more games. Hi, Ever Sharks. Means friend. Oh, a male and female. Saki. I gotta remember that one. Yes, anime names. Yeah, I got that right. Do you want a better Mahara series? I know there's other ones. I was just already into that one though. Like already invested. I feel like I gotta finish that one. My Christmas was great. Twitter is a movie fan. Movie fan. That's what I was talking about. Did you see my viral tweet? I was just talking about that. I was just talking about my viral tweet on there. I'm going to eat some waffles and bacon. It, Terrence is always getting his food in and his gains. That means workout. That's what Zach got for Christmas. He got some weights and punching bag and stuff to work out. Thanks. So, I mean, timeline, good thing because I don't care about the proper flow time. It doesn't allow to make choice of free will. Twitter's try. No, Terrence, I love Twitter. This you is not here. Talking about Twitter's great. Terrence, I was talking about how I love Twitter and walking in. Well, I mean, any social media, like has a little bit of evil to it. I mean, it does. It allows for places to Twitter, Facebook. Think of like the virus stuff and misinformation and all that. It does allow that. But I mean, it could be good too. That like it's what I said. It's how I keep up with current events. How you can just spread also positivity and laughs. I think I got laughs. I think that was a positive tweet, regardless of what people think. I didn't like Matrix 4, but I wanted to. Oh, Spider-Man was the best. That's what I was just saying. I'm thinking that's one of my favorite movies of the year. Videos going to post. I mean, how many react? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna post any today. It's late. Did you see Hogwarts? I haven't seen the Hogwarts. I know I should. Because then they also have that Tournament of Champions I gotta watch. But I do have to get going because I didn't plug in my computer. How much battery percent I have? 10%. So you know it's gonna be. But I've been talking for an hour and a half, and I missed last week. But we're gonna be back on the regular schedule now, except when I go out of town, which will be this month. I'm going to Sundance with my BFF Tessa. Tessa, me, and we're going to cover like Sundance and all the Sundance movies, and we're gonna be gone a week. I leave the January 21st, and I'll come back the next week. So it's that week I'll be gone, which is still a couple weeks away. Let me look at my calendar. So I will be here next week. So it's 3 weeks I won't be here. But I leave on the 21st to cover that. So yeah, that's only my big plans coming up. But other than that, now that the holidays are over and stuff, I feel like sometimes like I miss the holidays, because I love the holidays. I love Christmas and all that. But I'm also glad like that when it's over and you can just get back on a regular schedule. When I could just get back to doing my daily stuff, my weekly lives and all that. So I look forward to like the regular schedules and normalcy a bit, even though it's not too normal here with the Omicrons and school starting and stuff, but it's gonna get there because I already called it 2022, the year the pandemic's over. Mark my words. Y'all gonna be like, Amanda was right. Man, I know you use your social media well. Thank you, Terrence. And Terrence, come earlier next time because I miss you. I miss chatting. I hope you're doing good. And Terrence, we got to talk about the new Cobra Kai season. Who's watching Cobra Kai? Because now you know what my favorite thing is doing. I just talk about being nice on the social medias, but you know what my favorite thing I was doing yet all day yesterday. I was doing. I'm in like Facebook group, like Cobra Kai fan groups, because I love Cobra Kai. I'm in the Cobra Kai fan groups, and so anybody that complains, now you only get this joke if you watch the season 4. But anybody that starts complaining about the season, I'll be like, whatever, La Pusso. That's my new thing. I call everybody La Pusso now, and it's from like the season 4. You'll only get it if you watch season 4 and a Cobra Kai fan. But that's my new favorite thing. But we have to talk about that. What is emotional? Oh wait, what is emotional video? What is emotional video that I missed? Did I not see it? Oh, the Hogwarts. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to watch that then. Oh, and Fabria said it too. All right, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Snape and Dumbledore. Don't tell me. I know spoilers. No, I don't. I can't watch it. I can't look at that. I don't like Christmas. Terrence, why are you gonna be a Grinch? Why you gotta be the Grinch that Terrence or wait, or was it Ebenezer Scrooge didn't like Christmas? I don't think any of them did. Terrence, I love Christmas. You know I'm such just a kid at heart. Where's this year? Ghostbuster. Oh, Ghostbuster. I have not seen Belfast, movie fan, but that is on my list to watch because I've heard so much good things about it. And it's got that Jamie Dornan, right? Who I've even want to watch that tourist, and I haven't seen where it's been airing here yet that he's in. So much. So much. HP is a very big part of me. Oh, Harry Potter. Oh, I love Harry. Look, what's on my desk right now? For Bria. What's on my desk right now? My little Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter too. Can you hope there's some wizarding school hidden in India too? What? Cobra Kai is awesome. Oh, you're only on episode. Oh, you don't. Oh. Movie fan, you won't know yet then. You won't know yet. Yeah, oh, it might have had La Pusso already. But it's such a great season. I loved it. Great. The show is the best. Me and Terrence bonded quickly over Cobra Kai. Me and him, that's one thing me and Terrence will always agree on is the Cobra Kai. That's right. Fandom is a large part here. Since Indians have been always into magic. When they started showing about, oh, all right, I don't want to see the spoilers. No spoilers. I'll skip it. I mean, my favorite holiday is when Terrence. What holiday is that? Oh, I'm not mad at you. You don't have to say sorry. Oh, I got the thing. My battery's gonna die. All right, let me wrap it up. Let me wrap it up. I got the alert. My battery's gonna die. That is so sweet. If you have any birdie bus, everyone flavor beans. I know that I think they even have some of the bad ones in here. And look, I even have some stickers. I love Harry Potter. All right, what does this say? I saw first 3 episodes of The Tourist. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure I saw it on HBO. I couldn't find it on HBO Max. So I don't know if it's the HBO Max in the States or what. Now I'm gonna have to look. I saw the British film. That is what I'm gonna see. All right, I do have to go. It's still, oh, I'm getting the thing. I forgot my thing to plug in. But yes, I'll be back next week. I'm glad we're back on the regular schedule. And come early next week, Terrence. so we can chat. I mean, I would love to give Tori. I want to. What dojo would you be part of? Let's say it real quick before I go. Eagle Fang here. Eagle Fang Dojo. I'm Team Eagle Fang. Team Eagle Fang here. All right, y'all. I'll see you next week. It was so good to see you, especially since I was busy. I couldn't come last week, but I hope everyone had a great holiday. Even Terrence, the Grinch Terrence, who doesn't like any holidays. I know I'm sending him good vibes for a good holiday. Cobra Kai, no, Eagle Fang, Eagle Fang. All right, you guys, and be nice, and let's just bring in this new year 2022 with kindness. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I just want people to get along. Unless they make me mad, then I'll tell. I'll quick to tell them off. But they only make me mad. I feel like it's good reasons when I do. I don't just be mean to be mean. I be mean when people deserve it. All right. Love you guys. Send them a love. Mwah. Mwah. See you next week. And until then, take care. Be nice to each other. Right up. Look, I'm hitting the end stream. Oh, there we go. Bye.